Welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. We will be looking at when and where you will be meeting your future spouse. Today, I have decided to choose some objects to choose from. With pile 1, we have the heart-shaped crystal stone. For pile 2, we have this locket, this gold locket. It's my own personal locket. It's old, something I inherited. For pile 3, we have the little flowers, 2 little flowers that I found. They were together. And then for pile 4, we have my favorite perfume, Rue 21's 21 Black. So take a moment to meditate on the pile that you are most attracted to, that resonates with you. I will provide timestamps in the description, and I will see you at your pile. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. We are going to be looking at when and where you'll be meeting your future spouse. I did write down some questions of how we're going to structure this reading. So we're going to be answering, when will you meet them, your future spouse? Where will you meet your future spouse? What will you be doing when you meet your future spouse? And who will approach who in this first meeting? You did choose the rhodochrosite heart-shaped stone. This stone is a stone of love, of healing, emotional heartbreak. And you did choose for pile 1, we have the Work Your Light Oracle deck. So let's get started, pile 1. I'll leave this here. Pile 1, where and when will you be meeting your future spouse, pile 1? We did get the initiation card with the message rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Let's see, let's pull some more cards. We also got the back of the deck with Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. All right, so let's pull a couple tarot cards and get some messages for pile 1. This will be some general messages, and then we'll get more specific. What and when and where will pile 1 be meeting their future spouse? So we did get the King of Gabriel card with the message generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. And then the 7 of Raphael card came out. So some first general thoughts for pile 1. We did get the initiation card. So when will pile 1 be meeting their future spouse? This could be at a time where a transitional type period in your life, where you are in the process of shifting into something new, something you've never done before. You may be in a time in your life where you're going through some trials and tribulations and trying to transition into something new. It may be a bit of a dark time. Maybe you haven't had a lot of love in your life recently. You've been dealing with a lot of emotional heartbreak, but we do have a light at the end of that tunnel. We also had the Pleiades card come out, and the message is about a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So it's possible that where you may meet your future spouse could be doing something where you're helping humanity, bettering humanity. Maybe you decide to volunteer at your local soup kitchen helping the homeless, or you decide to start your own business where you're helping others overcome heartbreak or a limiting belief. Whatever it is, and perhaps with it being a double mission, maybe this is something, maybe you'll be doing some kind of work with your future spouse, or maybe that's how you'll meet. Maybe you'll collaborate with this person and on some sort of project. Either way, I'm getting the message that it'll be in a transitional, like, darker period in your life where you're trying to figure things out. And there's definitely a mission and a reason for this fated meeting with your future spouse. With the King of Gabriel card coming out, this could be a descriptor of your future spouse. Perhaps they're very driven and generous. They are very successful. They're also compassionate and care for others. Perhaps they will be helping you with some kind of situation that you're dealing with, or maybe it'll just be healing your heartbreak. We did also have the Seven of Raphael that came out, which talks about making a decision, setting expectations and taking action, inspired action towards that decision, and a need to detox your life. So you may be meeting your future spouse at a time when, like I said, you're in a transitional period and you're needing to make a decision. This could be a decision on where you want your life to head towards, what it is you want in your life. Maybe this is you make a decision of what you want in love and what actions and steps you need to take to release any kind of negative thoughts you have towards love or any heartbreak, and then manifest this person into your world. Okay. Let's get some more messages. Pile number 1. Let's get some more information on pile 1's future spouse, when and where they might be meeting their future spouse. Where will pile 1 be meeting their future spouse? Pile 1, future spouse. Yeah, that card come out. Any other cards? Okay, 2 cards going out. So we did have the Envy card that came out, number 20. We also got the Woman Holding a Coin card, number 42, but it came out in reverse, like this. So let me just make some adjustments here. Okay, I'm gonna scooch some things back. Pile 1. When will pile 1 be meeting their future spouse? Put that here, maybe? Okay. So we did get the Envy card that came out. And this could be just a message that maybe you're envious of others that are in loving relationships, and you're like, You're saying to yourself, well, I want that. I want that relationship. I want to have someone that loves me unconditionally. The first step towards meeting this future spouse, pile number 1, is we need to stop comparing ourselves to others. We don't really know their situation. We need to focus on us. We need to, kind of like the 7 of Raphael was saying, is to make a decision, be clear on what it is that we want, what kind of love we want, what kind of partner we want to manifest into our life. So we need to take a step back and stop comparing our journey and our situation and our love story with others. And then we did have the woman holding a coin in reverse card. So you may be meeting your spouse at a time where perhaps you are struggling with your finances. You may be in a time where maybe you're transitioning into a new career, or maybe you need help. Maybe you need a loan. Maybe you meet this person and they give you a loan and that's how you guys meet. Maybe they offer to loan you some money, or maybe they're a financial advisor or a lawyer, or maybe they'll just add to your financial stability by coming into your world, into your life, maybe being a bit of a knight in shining armor with an offer. And that offer includes helping you financially. Let's get some more messages for pile 1. Let's get a message about when you may be meeting them, like timing wise, and where you might meet them. When and where you might be meeting your future spouse for pile 1. We did get the number 9, Sagittarius, with expand. This could be, you could be meeting your future spouse at school. Sagittarius is deals with higher learning. Maybe you're going back to school to learn a skill or to get more knowledge on an area that you are in already, and you're just back in school acquiring knowledge so you can master whatever it is that you specialize in. You can meet this person traveling. You could meet them maybe doing some sort of physical activity, archery, maybe spin class, maybe baseball, something physical. Meet them at the gym. Let's get some more messages for pile number 1. Okay, see if I can move some of these cards. There we go. Pile 1, when and where will you be meeting your future spouse? A couple cards that just kind of came out. We did get the message Chiron with healing. So this is another message about how this person is going to come in and they're going to help heal your heart. They're going to reinvigorate you, re-inspire you to trust in love and to heal your heart and be open to love. So this will be a very healing relationship for you, pile 1. This future spouse will bring a lot of healing. We also have the 3rd house with communication, number 41. You may be meeting this person online. Perhaps you guys will communicate online. Could be long distance. You guys could meet. Perhaps you are on social media and they see a post of yours and they message you. You could meet that way. You could meet, maybe you go to some kind of event where you're socializing or networking and you guys meet there. You could be meeting at an event where someone else is speaking, or maybe they're speaking at an event, or you're speaking at an event. The third house also deals with your neighborhood and your siblings and your relatives, like your cousins. So maybe you're meeting through your sibling. Maybe you're meeting your future spouse through your sibling or your cousin. Or maybe you guys will just meet randomly in your neighborhood. We also did get number 10 with Capricorn with achieve. Capricorn could be, maybe you guys meet in Capricorn season in December. Maybe they're a Capricorn. Maybe that's when their birthday is. Maybe you'll be meeting on the 10th of the month. This person is very driven, motivated. They're very stable, reliable. That's the energy this person will bring to this relationship. Alrighty. Let's get some more messages. For pile 1. When, where, what will you be doing when you meet your future spouse? For pile 1. Okay, pile 1. We have the Observer card with number 49. Number 11 with By the Book. And we do have the Milk and Honey card that came out with the number 51. Let's see, what will you be doing when you guys meet? Where will you meet? When will you meet? It looks like it could be like where you meet. Could be on a picnic, maybe at the park. Maybe you're at the park and you guys meet in the park, or maybe you guys go on a picnic with your friends and you meet in the park, join in a game or something, or end up coming together to share some food. With the Observer card coming out again, it could be you guys are meeting at twilight, at nighttime with the moon coming out here. You guys could be people watching and that's where you guys meet. With the By the Book, it could be you meet in the desert. It looks like a desert here in this picture. Could be at in the daytime. Perhaps you'll be around elephants. Maybe elephants a sign that your future spouse is nearby. Let's see, any other commonalities I'm seeing coming up. Let's see here. We did have the number 10 coming up a few times, so maybe you guys will meet on the 10th of the month, like I said, or maybe in the month of October. Maybe you guys will be traveling when you guys meet. Maybe on an excursion that involves elephants in the desert. Or maybe another, maybe like camels or something like that. Okay, I have pile 1. I'm going to clear the area and pull some more cards and get some more message about when and where you'll be meeting your future spouse. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back. All right, pile 1. Thank you for giving me that moment to clear the area. And we're going to pull some more messages about when and where you may be meeting your future spouse, what you may be doing when you meet, and who will approach who first. See, we had a couple cards come out. We did get the Femme Fatale card that came out with the light attributes, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Making sure we're all good. Okay, we're all good to go there. So let's see what else we got. We also had the shadow attributes on that card. With inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. We had the damsel card come out. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So one message that I'm definitely seeing for you, pile 1, is this relationship is actually your partner, your future spouse is going to encourage you to be more independent in this relationship. Showing you that you don't have to be dependent on this other person. You guys are a team. You guys work together. You support each other. You'll heal each other. And that you're actually quite an independent person. That's also highlighting this. And when you're not having to rely on this person, or when you're not having to be the chaser all the time, then when you're not afraid that you'll be rejected, when you're not chasing after this person, instead they're chasing after you, it seems like, that only then will you be able to open your heart to this sort of relationship with your future spouse. So, and then finally we had the dilettante card come out with the light attributes, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So perhaps you are an artist, and or maybe your future spouse will encourage you to take up some kind of art. It could be painting, drawing, sewing, something crafty, something that's very art related. And maybe it's something your future spouse will encourage you to, try new things, go to art classes, learn some kind of new skill, and it'll bring you a lot of joy and happiness. Or it could be that's how you guys meet. Maybe you're an artist and maybe you're having some of your work displayed in an art gallery and that's how you meet. Maybe they're an artist. Maybe they're both artists and you guys meet that way. With these cards all coming out, the message I'm getting about is who will approach who in this situation. I could see a couple scenarios happening. With this Femme Fatale card, you may be attracting this person with your sensuality. You're in this energy of feminine. So I think you may be attracting them with your, just by being you, by being this independent person who has high expectations, is happy on their own, but so they may be chasing you a little bit, trying to get you in your interest. I do see that you guys are both attracted to each other, but you may play a little bit hard to get in the beginning stages of this relationship. Maybe you're not at this time that you meet, maybe you're not quite ready to settle down yet. Maybe you're just enjoying the single life, or like I said, you're still healing your heart, so maybe you're not interested in love, but this person's going to kind of sneak in and change your mind about that. And then with the damsel coming up right up in the light attribute position, it seems like this relationship is going to be a healthy relationship. You're going to be, like I said, your partner's going to inspire you to rely on yourself, to be independent, to pursue your own hobbies, your own passions. And you're not going to have to chase this person. You're not going to have to be the one doing all the work. So those are the big messages I'm getting with this pile. Any messages about where, like I said, you could be meeting maybe at an art gallery or something to do with your art. If you're an artist, maybe that's how you'll meet. Maybe they'll see your art online and contact you that way. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit more specific with the timing of when you may be meeting your future spouse. Let's see if we can get some more messages for pile 1. When will they be meeting their future spouse? I did get the message September. Let's see if I can get one more month. Okay. And I also got the month of June. So take what resonates for you. So it could be either meeting the beginning of the summer or beginning of the fall. Those are 2 big months to look out for in this meeting. See if I can get a couple more messages about when you'll be meeting, where you may be meeting, what may be going on when you have this meeting. I did have the forest card come out, so maybe you guys meet in the forest, in the woods. Maybe you're on a hike. Maybe you're on that picnic in the woods, in the forest. So it could be that you meet there. Pile 1, when, where, what you will be doing when you meet your future spouse for pile 1. Okay. We did get the cat message with a two-faced friend. What could this be about? Maybe in the past you had to put on this act to be a different person when you were meeting someone new. And this card is saying we don't need to be that, just be yourself, be you, because this person will appreciate your authenticity. It could be that maybe once you get together with this person, you'll have a friend that's two-faced. Maybe they secretly are after your partner, your future spouse. So just be on the eye. Look out for someone that may be pretending to be your friend. Maybe your future spouse has a cat. Yeah, those are the messages for that. Let me pull a love message, Journey of Love card. For pile 1, when, where will you, pile 1, meet their future spouse? We did get the cosmic butterfly with the number 36. It looks like there's a beautiful sunrise, so perhaps you guys will meet at sunrise. Or maybe butterflies may be a significant symbol that this person is nearby, your future spouse. We got the Spiral Dance of the Goddess card, the number 29. Like I said, 9s might be significant for this pile. I mean, you did get the month of September. I'm just seeing a lot of 9s coming up in this reading. And then we are getting a lot of dancing references. We also got the communal dance card that came out. So maybe you guys, that could be a possibility. Maybe you guys were doing some kind of dancing. It could be like a dance class. It could be swing dance class, salsa. Maybe like a ballet. Maybe you'll see a ballet together. Maybe you meet at the ballet. And you did get the coming together card, so this is a good confirmation, and the love, the heart of the moment card. So the color red may be significant to this connection. This connection will bring a lot of love, and you guys will come together. But you're still separate. Like if you look at this picture, you guys are coming together, but you're still your independent self, and you're able to do things separately and together. So that's quite beautiful. Let's see here. Let's get one last intuitive message for pile 1. When, where will pile 1 be meeting their future spouse? What will they be doing when they meet their future spouse? And who will approach who first? Let's see if we got any more messages when it comes to that. Those messages, pile 1, that's too many cards, pile 1. Intuitive messages for pile 1. Okay, had a few come out. Let's see what we got. So we got this message, let it focus in, with support your physical body. The current state of your physical self-care significantly affects the current state of your intuitive abilities. Whether your health is robust, you're recovering from an injury, or you're managing a chronic condition, be protective steward of the vessel that houses your sixth sense. Your body requests more support or attention now. So this message is telling me that taking care of yourself is super important at this time. Supporting your physical health. This could include what you put in your body, what you eat, what sort of exercises you're doing to stay active. Perhaps you're going to meet your future spouse through some sort of exercise class, a dance class. Maybe that's how you stay healthy. Or some kind of self-care routine will be super helpful on your journey to meeting your future spouse. Or maybe this is something you will do together when you guys are together. Maybe you guys will help support, inspire each other to stay healthy. And you guys will enjoy dancing together, going to classes together, exercising together. We also got the message 61 with gleaning possibilities, not prediction. This talks about your sixth sense again, so trusting your intuition to explore your options regarding an issue. While some relationships and experiences may be faded, many more are dynamic, involving greater choice, flexibility, and freedom. So again, you're getting this message of freedom and independence, that your future spouse, the relationship, it won't look like your typical run-of-the-mill relationship. It'll be more flexible. It'll give you more freedom, opportunity, and choices. You guys will work together to figure out what works best for you. And it says, life happens organically due to the collective shifts and individual free will. Not everything can be predicted. So co-create the future by making a calculated, healthy risk. So working together with your intuition, with your spirit team, with your guides, with God, to kind of co-create, maybe manifest this future, this future spouse, and take healthy risks. This could be like setting up boundaries, healthy boundaries of what, and expectations of what you want your future partner, what attributes you want them to have. What kind of healthy boundaries do you need to put in place in order to have a successful, loving relationship that still grants you independence, for you to be your own person and not get lost in this person? Put that there. The last message we have is go within for guidance with the number 50. Others are not privy to your soul's plans and purposes for this lifetime, which are revealed incrementally. Soul contracts you have with individuals, companies, groups, and places are highly personal. It's always smart to seek expert outside counsel, yet integrate that with your sixth sense perceptions and lived experience wisdom. So this is saying that people are going to tell you, oh, you should do this. This is how I met my future spouse. Maybe you should do that. Maybe you guys need to stop being so independent. Like, don't listen to the outside other people. You and your partner in this soul contract, they're in this together. You're a team. You are the ones that are making these decisions. You are the ones that are setting up the expectations and boundaries in this relationship with your future spouse. So just trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your partner. And yeah, that's a big message right now I'm seeing. Yeah, and trust in your past experiences and knowing what you want and what you don't want in this relationship. I'm going to roll the Astro Dice to get one more message and a little bit more, if there's any other messages or insights with when and where you'll be meeting your future spouse, who will approach who first, and what you may be doing when you meet them. We did get Capricorn, which I think came up earlier in this reading. So a message I'm getting is either your spouse is a really hard worker. They're constantly climbing the ladder. They could be an entrepreneur. They could work in a company, but they're very high up and well respected, and they're a hard worker. They're very financially stable with this Capricorn coming out. You guys could be meeting in Capricorn season, like I said before. This person's very practical. They're very goal-oriented. Let's see what others. And we did also get Saturn. So again, Saturn is it can be restrictive energy, but Saturn's also about structure. So this person, a message I'm getting is this person, your future spouse, they're going to be bringing more structure into your world. Maybe you'll have more of a routine, or maybe you guys will create your own kind of routine once you guys meet and come together. Perhaps Saturn showing up, maybe that's how you guys will meet. Maybe you'll be meeting just doing whatever it is you do in your daily routine. Maybe you'll meet at the grocery store, or like I said, your dance class, your spin class. Trying to think what else we can discern. With Saturn, this could probably mean it's definitely this relationship is fated, because that's kind of the energy vibe I get from Saturn, because it's like a very restrictive energy and very disciplined and whatnot. So that kind of gives me the indication that this is kind of meant to be. We did get the 4th house, which deals with your family. The way this could be the family you grew up with. This could be the family you're creating with your spouse. perhaps family is very important to you and your future spouse. Maybe you guys want to create a family or blend your families if you already have kids or they already have kids. There's also, this message is telling me you guys both care about your family, and this could be your blood family or they're your chosen family. Maybe your friends are your family. They're your chosen family. So family is very important to the both of you. You could be meeting at some kind of function with your family. Like maybe you went on a picnic with your family and you guys meet at the park. Any other messages? Let's see if I can discern any other messages that are coming for pile 1 when it comes to when and where, who will approach who, and what will you be doing. Like I said, you guys may be meeting, just doing an everyday activity like going to your dance class, going to the grocery store. You guys could meet traveling. There's lots of different options and opportunities. You may be meeting at a time in your life where you're going through some sort of transition, some kind of hardship with money. And this person is going to offer assistance, your future spouse is also going to allow you to kind of be independent and not having to rely on them for everything. You'll have your space. They'll have their space. You guys will work together. You guys are a team. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of good things for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me here today. Today we're going to be looking at who your future spouse is, where you're going to meet, when you're going to meet, what you'll be doing when you guys meet, and who will approach who first. You did choose the locket as your signifier, and we also have the Work Your Light Oracle deck as a significator deck for pile 2. So let's get started. Let's pull some messages. Where and when will pile 2 be meeting their future spouse? I did get the message Starseed. What lights you up? And we also got the Ever Unfolding Rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Let's pull a couple tarot cards and then get some messages. Where, when will pile 2 be meeting their future spouse? We did get the 8 of Gabriel. The Queen of Michael. And we also got the Knight of Michael in reverse. Who's that card? So let's see, pile 2. Let's get some messages here. So it looks like with immediately what I'm seeing for timing wise with the 8 of Gabriel, your future spouse, well, it's going to kind of come out of nowhere. It's going to happen really fast. You're going to receive this communication and things are going to start moving really fast. Perhaps you'll meet this person online. And things will just get moving really quickly whenever it is that you guys meet. Let's see what else I can discern from these messages. With the Queen of Michael coming out, Queen of Michael is focusing more on career rather than relationships. So this may be, you may be meeting your future spouse at a time where you're more focused on your career aspirations, where you're just happy and you're busy building your career. But I do see yellow flowers, so maybe you won't be open to a relationship when you meet your future spouse, but maybe start off as friends first is the message I'm getting. But with the of Gabriel also being here in this spread, that maybe that won't last long. Maybe you guys will have this this immediate spark of attraction, and you'll want to be friends, but you'll also have all these feelings that will come up. So maybe you guys will move to being more than friends pretty quickly. But initially you might start off as friends and be more focused on your career. But that won't last long. This relationship will take you by surprise, and things will escalate pretty quickly. We did get the Knight of Michael in reverse. This does say time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. So, like I said, with it being in reverse, you're wanting to slow things down because right now you're more focused on your career than you are on your love life. So you're not going to really want to rush through this or jump into a relationship with someone right away. You want to start off as friends. So there may be that initial period of waiting, like starting off as friends before you actually jump into this romantic relationship, but you are focused, you know what you want, and your future spouse, they're rooting for you too. They want to be there for you, and they're okay being friends with you because they care a lot about you. Even in that first meeting, there's immediate attraction. You guys are very, it seems like you guys are very intellectual people, so you guys have a lot to talk about, a lot in common. Maybe you work together, maybe that's how you meet, through work. Let's see, what else can I discern from these cards? And then with the ever unfolding rose, maybe you think, oh, well, okay, there's this person that's coming in and they have this offer of love, but I'm not really into that. But this relationship is a gift. It's not something you asked for, but it's just kind of happened. It's happening for you because you deserve it. You deserve to be happy, pile 2. You deserve to have someone who loves you unconditionally and wants to support you and your dreams. So that's the initial messages I'm getting for you. Pile number 2. Let's get more messages about when and where you'll meet your future spouse, what you'll be doing, and who will approach who first. Well, definitely with those messages, I can say with the who will be approaching who first, I have a feeling that you'll be more focused on your work, so your future spouse may be the one. Initially, this is the vibe I'm getting, is that they will be the one approaching you and giving you this offer of love. Obviously you're gonna probably put them in the friend zone right away, but initially at least. But definitely there is a spark there. You guys really get on well. You may work together, like I said. We did get the second chakra with Archangel Ariel, number 36. And then we did get the number 27 with walking away. Not sure what we're walking away from yet, so we'll have to get some more cards to kind of get more information on that particular card. I might actually get a clarifying card now. What is pile 2 walking away from? What? Okay. Angel of Balance. Okay, so I'm getting a message that's kind of coming through. I'm kind of getting a picture of what this could be alluding to. So maybe you're really focused on your career, like I said, at the time of meeting your future spouse, pile 2, and you don't really feel like you have time to, have a relationship because you're working on building your career at this time. But with the Angel of Balance coming out and the walking away card showing up in your reading, I'm seeing that this person is going to change, your future spouse, they're going to change your mind. They're going to come in, you're not going to be expecting it, and you're going to obviously friend zone them right away, but they are going to change your mind about how you can balance both. You can have love, you can have your career, you can have it all, pile 2. And that is what you're walking away from. You're walking away from this belief that you can only have one or the other, when in fact you can balance them both out. You can have the Angel of Balance is coming and say you can have it all. You can have love. You can also have a successful career. And your future spouse is definitely going to change your mind, and you're going to realize, oh, okay, I can have both, and that is what they are bringing into this relationship. I want to do a double check on this card here with Ariel. Just a refresher here. With the second chakra. Oh, so the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, brings in intimacy and creativity. So this Archangel Ariel brings creativity and comfort and intimacy into your life. So this card is urging you to be creative, reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have more creative approach. And then it's also a time of when energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. So Archangel Ariel is coming in and saying, and they're encouraging you, she's encouraging you to get inspired, create, let yourself express things, try new things. And she's also bringing in more closeness with others. And she's urging you to love yourself, open yourself to emotional intimacy, open yourself to love, and allow love to come into your world. So that's really beautiful. And also this partner that is bringing you this offer of love may also, your future spouse, they may also encourage this creativity and inspire you to create something new. Or maybe you guys will create something together. That's very beautiful. Let's see if I can get some more timing about when you may be meeting your future spouse for pile 2. When will pile 2 be meeting their future spouse? When will pile... I just have 12 on the camera. Confirmation. Might be a significant number to look out for. December 12th. When will pile 2 be meeting their spouse? I could get the message Gemini with cross-pollinate. Perhaps you'll be meeting this person when you are networking or in a big social group. Sorry, I don't know what happened to my light. Pile. There we go. Sorry about that. My lighting went out for a second. Hopefully. Okay. Anyways, moving on. So with the cross-pollinate with Gemini, this is about communication, about socializing. So you may meet this person when you are socializing, maybe in a group setting, anything you do in a group, or you could be networking for your job. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and that's how you meet them. Maybe you're going to a conference about something you're interested in, or maybe it's for your career and that's how you meet. Let's see if we can get some more information. When will pile... You could be meeting a Gemini season, or you may have significant Gemini placements, or they may have significant Gemini placements. Pile 2, when will they be meeting pile 2? We also got Mercury with messages, the number 20. So again, so this person may be communicating to you. They may already be communicating to you, maybe not in the 3D. If not in the 3D, this could be in the 5D, where you're already aware of this person's energy. They're in your energy. Maybe you guys are communicating online, because Gemini is about communication as well. So I think Gemini is the ruler of Mercury, or vice versa. So anyways, you may already be in communication with your future spouse. Maybe they're at a distance, or maybe you guys are friends already. Let's see. When will pile 2 meet their future spouse? Kind of a lot of cards, so I'm gonna say. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this did come out before. So we did get the message North Node with future. So this is the North Node is telling me that your future spouse and you, this is a fated meeting. You guys are meant to be together, and whenever it is that you're doing what you're meant to do on this earth, whatever your soul decided to come here for, that is when you're going to meet your future spouse. So I know that we have already found out that there's a confirmation with that sound in the background, confirming that this is a destined relationship meant to be. And once you are aligned to your true path and your true reason for being here, then you will meet this person. And you are really focused on your career, and that may be one of the reasons you're here, meant to be here, and that seems to be how you may be meeting your future spouse. Okay, pile 2. When will pile 2 be meeting their future spouse? Where will they meet? What will they be doing? Oh, I had a couple cards that flew out. Wow, okay. That didn't take long. My light keeps popping off. Pile 2, sorry about that. Okay, so I did have quite a few cards that flew out. I'm going to not take the ones that flew on the ground, but the 2 that popped out here is we got the message co-create with number 40 and breathe with number 29. This just tells me that you're collaborating together, you and your future spouse. Perhaps you guys will work together. You already work together on a special project. Maybe you'll start a business together. Maybe you will... Well, definitely a message of working together. This could just simply be spending time together, doing a hobby together. And with breathe, this is encouraging you. This is spirit encouraging you to take the time out for self-care, to take care of yourself. Maybe meditation is something you and your future spouse will do together. Maybe you guys are both into meditation, having rest, maybe treat yourself to a spa day. Maybe that's how you'll meet your future spouse. All right, pile 2, I will gonna clear the area and I will be back in a moment to complete the rest of your reading. All right, pile 2, welcome back to the second half of your reading. We're going to be finding out a little bit more about your spouse, how you'll meet, when you'll meet, where you'll meet, who will approach who first, what you'll be doing when you meet. Let's get some messages for pile 2 about their future spouse. We did get the child magical card with the light attributes, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. It did come up in the upright. We also did get the dilettante card, much like pile 1. So if you were feeling drawn to pile 1, they also got this card, but it was upright instead of reverse, I believe. So with it coming in the reverse, the shadow attributes of this particular archetype are pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. So this is you acting as if you know more than you really know, so a bit of a know-it-all type of energy there. So with these cards coming out, the messages I'm discerning is the both of you are in this energy of this magical child energy where you believe anything is possible. You see the beauty in all things, and you believe anything is possible. So that's really beautiful. And I think that kind of leans into the starting off as friends and then becoming more than friends, because you guys are both kind of pursuing your dreams right now. You're really focused on your career, but you believe that anything is possible, and ultimately you guys will end up together, even if you start off as friends. This person is going to make you believe that you can have it all, and you're going to inspire them as well. Bring a lot of lighthearted energy into this connection. But we also need to be on the lookout for acting as if we know more than we do. So when it comes to your relationship, maybe being more vulnerable is the message I'm getting. And if you're unsure about something to do with this relationship, or maybe your past relationships have made you closed off to love, maybe just being honest and open with your future spouse would be very helpful. Maybe when you guys meet, one of you will be kind of closed off. I'm seeing more the feminine being a little bit more closed off initially, acting as if, they have it all together and they're happy just being friends, but maybe deep down they really do want love, but they're afraid to admit that they want love. So that's kind of the message I'm getting with that. Let's pull some specific timing cards when you may be meeting your future spouse. Let's see here. When will pile 2 be meeting their future spouse? Okay, got a couple different times. We did get December, which I think Capricorn came up in this reading. I'm not 100%. That might have been the other pile. But December may be a potential time you guys meet. We also have October. June. Pile 1 also had June come up in their reading. And I think December as well. So if you're drawn to that pile, maybe check that out. I also got the message March. If you're watching this reading right now, I realize that March has already passed, so this could be possibly March of next year. Or maybe this is more about maybe a birthday. Maybe someone's birthday is in March. or it could just be in the spring, which is what we're currently in right now. So take what resonates for you, pile number 2. Let's see if I can get some more information. What will you pile 2 be doing when they meet? What will pile 2 be doing when they meet their future spouse? Will they be focused on their wealth? Confirmation there. Pile 2 will be focused on their wealth. But love will ultimately be a part of this relationship. This relationship will bring love. See if we can get a couple more messages about the timing, when you'll be meeting, where you'll be meeting, who will be approaching who first. So we did get this dark woman that came up. It says dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So if you are the masculine, maybe you're meeting the feminine and they have dark hair. Maybe this is you, or maybe, you're into women and this will be your future spouse. So your future spouse may have dark hair or a darker complexion to your own. What else can we get messages? We did get the owl message with good advice from a wise person. We got the camel card. Persevere and you will overcome problems. We got the hand card. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. The yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. And bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Got lots of cards that kind of came out for you, pile 2. In this tea leaf deck, we had the woman, the dark woman. So this woman could also maybe be like how you meet. Maybe you'll meet through a friend that has dark hair, or maybe a boss that has this darker hair and this darker complexion. It's possible that's how you meet your future spouse. With a hand coming out, in need of help, assistance, or guidance, maybe your future spouse will be offering some kind of assistance, or maybe you'll be providing them sort of assistance. It could go either way. This relationship will ultimately bring abundance, and you'll be trying to obtain your abundance when you meet, and this relationship will result in love, and you guys will be able to overcome any kind of obstacles or problems along the way. I know initially, you're not really open to love, but this person is going to change your mind, and you're going to overcome this initial resistance to love. And you guys, maybe you'll receive some kind of good advice. Like I said, maybe your future spouse is going to help you heal your hurt, open you to love. Sorry, I had an itchy nose. Maybe that's a sign of something at this time. So maybe the future spouse will be giving you some wise advice when it comes to love and opening yourself to love. And they will help you overcome this feeling of feeling tied down or frustrated when it comes to this person or relationships in general. Alrighty, there's those. I'm gonna pull a couple more messages for us for pile number 2. Get a love message, an intuition card, and one other message. Pile 2. Okay. We have the Swan, the number 67. Okay. We have Distant Shores. Interesting. On the Breaking. So with the Swan coming out, This could be describing your future spouse or yourself. Very graceful, very elegant. This could be your features. This could be your, like, how you come across. Maybe you come across very delicate, graceful in your movements, in your mannerisms, the way you move, the way you talk. And then we have distant shore, so it's possible this person is from somewhere far away, like a distant shore, a different country, a different culture than you're used to, than your own culture. Perhaps this will be also another thing you will have to overcome in this initial phase when you first meet, because you guys are very different people. But you guys do have a lot in common, and you guys balance out each other really well. With the breaking card, this person is breaking apart your preconceived notions and beliefs about what you're capable of having love and your career, and you can have both, and you are worthy of love. So that's what this person is bringing into your life, your love life. And then I wanted to get one last message about when, where, who will approach who first, and what will you be doing when you guys meet. So we did get the message, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Pull one more message. This would get the chemistry card actually that came out. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Like I was telling you before, when you first meet this person, you will feel this instant attraction to them. There'll be chemistry. That is a mutual chemistry that you guys will both feel this strong pull, this strong draw towards each other. And like I said, this is a fated relationship. It's like a past life relationship. So it is definitely, you're going to feel that pull when you first meet. The codependency could be one of the reasons why when you officially meet, you're afraid to open yourself to love, because maybe in past relationships, you lost yourself in a relationship and you weren't able to, you were like self-involved only in the relationship, and you cut everything else out in your past relationships, and you neglected your work and maybe your friends and your family, so you're worried that's going to happen again. But this person is going to ensure that won't happen. You are going to find that balance. They are going to encourage your independence. And then I'll roll pull one more intuitive card, roll the dice, and then get some last messages. And then, like I said, this person's probably going to approach you first with an offer. You're going to reject their romantic offer, but you're going to say we could be friends, and they are going to accept that offer. We also got the message. Number 37, get curious about your psychic DNA. Your intuition is uniquely yours, yet partially inherited or influenced by your cultural background. A portion of your intuitive makeup may run through your distant bloodlines. Ancestral mystical gifts are working through you now. These psychic roots reach far beyond people who birthed or raised you. You are more connected to your soul DNA. This is really a cool message for pile 2. So this is saying that you did inherit and are influenced by your cultural background. A lot of your genetic makeup is from distant bloodlines, and you do have these ancestral gifts that have been handed down from your ancestors that are here with you now. And these roots, these gifts that you have are more far-reaching. These are through your soul DNA, your soul contract. This is just, again, reinforcing that this is the soul destined meeting between you and your soulmate. And yeah, it's fated, and this love is fated. That's just the message I'm getting. I'm going to roll the dice, get one last message. Oh man, the fourth house keeps coming up today. Pile 1 got the fourth house as well. So we do have the fourth house. We did have Venus, which is the planet of love and worth. Oh my goodness, I think this might have changed, but right now I'm saying Pisces up there. But I'm going to roll the dice one more time just to make sure we got the Pisces and Aries. So Pisces season or Aries season may be significant times when you might meet your person. Perhaps you have these placements in your chart. Maybe you're an Aries or Pisces, or your partner is an Aries or a Pisces. Pisces is a very spiritual sign. They're very spiritual and big dreamers. And Aries are very fiery and ambitious. So definitely these could be qualities you or your partner have. With this card coming out about your psychic DNA, you are a very spiritual person. You have a lot of psychic gifts. Your intuition is strong. You always follow your gut instincts. So continue to do that, Pile 2. With Venus coming out, this is just reinforcing that this is a loving relationship. And then with the fourth house, that you are going to build a home, a family with this person, your future spouse. And maybe you guys will also be part of a community of your chosen family, maybe other people that you guys will meet and add to your soul family, as well as your familial family, the one you grew up with, your birth family. Those are the messages I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you for being with me here today, and I look forward to talking to you in the next one. Bye. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the 2 flowers I found in my backyard. They're a little bit sad right now, but that's okay. And we have the Work Your Light Oracle deck to get us started. We are finding out where and when Pile 3 will be meeting their future spouse. Who will approach who? What will you be doing when they meet? You meet each other. We did get Trust the Niggle. What is this niggling feeling trying to tell you? We got the Council of Light. Beautiful. Divine Orchestration. Helpers in Subtle Realms. That is a message in itself. I'm already getting some messages here. Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Beautiful, beautiful start. Pile number 3. Let's pull some tarot cards and get a little bit more information about when and where Pile 3 is going to meet their future spouse. What will they be doing? And who is going to approach who first? We did get number 16 with Change Your Life, Archangel Chamuel, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. Wonderful for pile number 3. We got the 10 of Gabriel with the message, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Oh God. Oh no. My little flowers, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to smush you. And then we also got the Justice card, number 8, with Archangel Raguel. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. All right. Pile number 3. So, as I said before, I was already getting some messages when I pulled your first oracle cards there, with the Council of Light card coming out, and then the Keepers of the Earth. So this tells me that your future spouse, this is something you've manifested. You've manifested your future spouse, or perhaps they manifested you, or you manifested each other. But there was definitely divine orchestration in this union, this coming together that the two of you guys are going to be having. This will change your life. This person coming in is going to change your life drastically. This relationship is going to offer freedom and many opportunities. And then also the other messages that I'm getting is that for you to trust your intuition and trust that you're on the right path to finding this spouse, and by being in the energy of joy and happiness and finding happiness in the present, this is going to lead you to your future spouse. So whatever brings you joy, then do more of that. Whatever brings you happiness, keep doing that. Answer the call. Listen to your soul where it's calling you towards. If it wants you to travel somewhere, travel. If it's asking you to go back to school, go back to school. If your soul is calling you to start your own business, start your own business. Stop procrastinating. Get started today, because this is what your soul is craving at this time, and it will ultimately lead you to your future spouse, to having a meeting with them and meeting them. We also had the Justice card, which implies that for you not to give up, that despite all the hardships you've been through, you are going to get justice and you are going to be happy. This could also imply maybe you or your future spouse works in the justice field. You could be an officer, a lawyer. It could be a law student. Maybe you're going to go to school to become a lawyer. Maybe a paralegal. Maybe you guys will meet on doing jury duty. That's a message I'm getting. But yeah, definitely one or both of you could be in the law, work with the law as an officer, like a police officer, or you could be a lawyer or be going to school for law school, or you could be a paralegal. You could be a social worker, someone that fights and advocates for justice. You could be working a nonprofit. Could work with animals, all sorts of different things. But these are definitely areas you may meet each other. You could be meeting, maybe your future spouse is your lawyer, or like I said, you're both going to school to become lawyers. Law plays a significant role in how you guys meet. That's the message I'm definitely getting through. And then we also had the 10 of Gabriel. This is just asking you to talk to your angels and ask them for their support and help, because you're taking on too much responsibilities at this time and you're trying too hard to please other people. Their angels at this time are just recommending that you kind of be more selective with the people you allow into your life. And if they don't serve you, then you just need to release and let go, and don't try to get them to like you, because they were never meant for you. If they don't like you for who you are, then they're not for you. And your future spouse is going to love you for you. So you don't need to change who you are fundamentally in order to attract your future spouse. They're going to love you as you are. pull some more messages for pile 3's future spouse, when and where you'll meet, what you may be doing when you meet, and who may approach who first. I got some messages. Let's see what they have to say. We have community that came out, number 8. With the justice and the community card with both 8s, 8s may be a significant number, sign for this union to come into fruition. So look for 8s, and that may mean your future spouse is nearby. Maybe the 8th of the month, maybe August is a significant month for you too. Maybe Libra placements with the justice coming out here. What else? Am I seeing anything else with those cards? And then we did get the number 10 with the unfinished symphony, but it did come in reverse. I could tell. This came up. We also got the Observer card, number 49. I believe pile 1 also had this card come out, so if you were feeling drawn to pile 1, I would definitely check that out as well. As far as messages I can discern from this, you could be meeting your future spouse in a community setting. Maybe you guys, maybe you will meet at doing some community service. Maybe you guys like to volunteer, doing something you're passionate about. Maybe working with helping dogs, or maybe fostering children. Some kind of justice, maybe environmental activism. You guys could meet. Maybe you have a similar interest or hobby, and that's the way you meet. You may have a community that you like to hang out in with like-minded individuals. Maybe you guys are all into humanitarian efforts. Aquarius may be significant. Maybe you have Aquarian placements, or your future spouse has Aquarian placements in their birth chart. We did have the Observer card that came out. This message is telling you to take the time to really observe the other people around you, and just be really discerning at this time. Are they bringing value to your life? Are they draining your energy? Are they supporting and helping you? And to release and move on from those sort of people, because you don't need those types of people in your life. So I think this is telling you to clean it up, kind of do a queen's sleep when it comes to your friendships, or the people who are in your energy that you allow in. Maybe being more discerning, definitely being objective, and just kind of seeing if they're worth having around, and maybe making new friends, maybe building a new community of people who actually appreciate you and love you unconditionally. That's the message that's coming through with this card. I wanted to get a quick message. I wanted to read a little bit more on this card that came out in reverse with the unfinished symphony, just so we can get a better idea of what that all means. And that is number 10 in reverse. Let's see. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, a need to make amends. With it being reversed, it could mean that this unfinished business could be casting a shadow on your life. It is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It's not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results Sorry about that, pile 3. My camera cut out. So as I was talking to you about was this Unfinished Symphony card in reverse. This is just asking you to stop procrastinating or self-sabotaging yourself at this time. And just taking some kind of action is better than doing nothing. Just to limit overthinking and stop getting distracted by things that no longer serve you, people or things. And this will lead you to your person ultimately by taking these steps forward. Okay, I'm going to pull from this Energy Oracle deck to get a couple more messages. When, where, and how will pile 3 meet their future spouse? When, where, who will approach who first when they meet? Where will they meet? When will they meet? What's the story? We have the anxiety card that came up with 18, the number 18. Financial constraints. And then we had appreciation in reverse come up. Those are some interesting messages. I am getting some more information here. Perhaps right now you're experiencing that unfinished something that came out in reverse, that you've been procrastinating on something, putting things off, not taking any action. Maybe this anxiety card, maybe this is causing you to have a lot of anxiety in your life at this time. You're not feeling well. You don't know how to move forward. And it could be due to these financial constraints. This is something I personally can relate to. But your spirit team is telling you that this isn't forever. This is just temporary. And we just need to take the steps, these actions, so we can resolve these issues that we've been procrastinating on. So we can become more appreciated in our lives and attract our future spouse into our life. You could also be meeting your future spouse. Maybe they're going to help you financially. Maybe with the Justice card, maybe you'll be meeting with a lawyer, or it could be like a counselor, a financial advisor or counselor. But you deserve to have more appreciation in your world. You deserve to be financially independent, pile 3. And this anxiety needs to disappear. And I think by cutting, maybe also with the cutting people out of your life, maybe people are draining you financially. Maybe people are taking advantage of your kindness and taking your money away from you. So maybe you need to cut those people out of your life, those toxic people and relationships out of your life, because you deserve better, pile 3. I'm going to pull one more deck before clearing the space. I'm going to get some timing. When will pile 3 be meeting their future spouse? Where will they be? What will they be doing? Pile 3, pile 3. We did get Taurus with Cultivate. We could be meeting in Taurus season, which we're in right now. Maybe they're a Taurus, maybe you're a Taurus. Significant Taurus placements. Maybe the spring is an important time of year for this relationship. We also got Capricorn with Achieve. This is the second time this Capricorn card has come out, and this came in pile 1, I believe. I think it's been coming out quite a bit. We also got the first house with Arrival. So yeah, definitely this is a time to really focus on you, pile 3, to be selfish, to like I said, cut the toxic people out of your life. Stop procrastinating, take the actions you need to. In your financial, maybe if there's any kind of legal matter you need to take care of, maybe take care of that now. By getting help and support from those people that want to help you. at this time. And just really lean on other people to help you with your anxiety and your stress that you're under with these financial constraints, with these toxic friendships. And maybe, again, doing some volunteer work maybe is one way you can meet some new people. Maybe you'll meet your future spouse this way. Or maybe you'll be meeting when you take these actions, these legal actions that you need to better your life. Maybe you have to take some legal actions against these people that are taking advantage of you currently with your money and your resources at this time. So those are the messages so far that I see. I'm going to clear the area and pull some more cards so we can get some more information about the meeting between you and your future spouse. So I'll be right back. All right, pile 3, I cleared the space and we're ready to get on with our reading. Oh, that was weird. The table just shook. Maybe we're under some shaky foundation at this moment, and that's what we're working on, building up this shaky foundation, cutting out the toxic people in our life. We're done procrastinating, ready to move on and to new beginnings, to better things, including your future spouse. So let's get some messages about this meeting between you and your future spouse. Oh. I had quite a few cards that actually flew out. We have the storyteller card that popped out with the light attribute ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. We got the guide card with represents the nature of the divine and in life itself. We got the Prince card with the light attribute romantic charm and potential for power. This table is shaking a lot for no good reason. We also had quite a few cards that came out in reverse, pile 3. We had the matriarch card come out in reverse with the shadow attribute addiction to self-pity. We had the bully card come out with conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. We had the Midas Miser card come out with the shadow attribute hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. And then we had the Saboteur card come out with the shadow attribute induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. All right, pile 3, this is really painting a picture of your current situation. I'm a little concerned for you at this time. So I'm really encouraging you to stop letting other people bully you, take advantage of you and your kindness. Stand up for yourself. Take your power back. Stop procrastinating. Get some mental health counseling if you need it. I mean, if you're dealing with abuse of any sort, I am not a professional by any means, but I would definitely recommend and that you get some kind of help. And then it does talk about self-sabotaging yourself. This is kind of common when we don't feel good about ourselves or when we're allowing other people to take advantage of us. We are often feeling sorry for ourselves and in this victim mentality. And we often self-sabotage anything that's coming our way. We're just not letting it come in because we feel like we don't deserve it. Like I said, we're addicted to self-pity for people feeling sorry for us, and we're feeling sorry for ourselves. So this person that's coming in, your future spouse, perhaps they're going to help you with these self-sabotaging behaviors with this person that's causing you pain and suffering. And this greedy person who's hoarding money, and maybe this could be a past partner that you had that took advantage of you like that, and you're really healing, or you're really in pain. They brought you a lot of pain and they took advantage of you emotionally and monetarily, and you're afraid of that happening again. That could be a possibility. But we did have the guide comes out, and these positive cards, I think, represent your future spouse. This person is going to bring a lot of romantic charm, and they're powerful, but they're also kind and generous. And they will bring you joy, and they hold in the divine of life that's found in yourself is found in this person as well. They may be a good storyteller. Maybe they're a writer, or they do speaking, maybe social media. They have a good way. They're able to express themselves through stories and symbols. They could be, like I said, an author. They could be an astrologer with the symbols coming out, maybe. That tells a story through symbols. Let's see if I can get some more information. Let's get some time periods of when you may be meeting your future spouse for pile 3. When is pile 3 going to meet their future spouse? Okay, I had a couple cards fall out. We have the month of March. This is a timeless reading, so take what resonates, but March has already passed, so it could be March of next year that you might meet this person, your future spouse. It could be in December. December seems to be coming up for lots of people, but definitely maybe be a significant month. Maybe their birthday's in December, or maybe you guys meet in December, or in March, or maybe their birthday's in March. Let's see. What other messages for pile 3? I did get the love and marriage card that popped out. So this relationship is going to possibly result in, obviously, marriage, because it is for your future spouse. So you guys are going to get married, and there'll be a lot of love in this relationship. And it will bring abundance, wealth, physical, money when you guys come together. So they might help and support you with that. Let's see if there's any other messages in this tea leaf about pile 3's future spouse, when and where they'll meet, who will approach who first, what will they be doing when they meet, what will they be doing when they meet, when and where they meet, how will they meet. I did have this fair man card that came out. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So your future spouse may have fair skin, and they are masculine, they may have blonde, gray, or white hair. We also have this wedge card. It says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So that's an interesting message. Let's see what this other one says first, and then I can get some more information on that. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So yeah, at the time of meeting your future spouse, you maybe feel like you're lacking, maybe money, like I said. It seems like that is something you have been struggling with, pile 3, was money. And you had someone that used to bully you in the past, either a partner or a friend or a family member. But so maybe you're not feeling loved, like anyone really cares about you or wants to help take care of you. You just feel so alone at this time. You feel like everyone's against you, trying to get in between you and what you want, this love that you want. But that's not true, pile 3. It's just everything that you've been through is making you feel this way. But this future partner of yours, your future spouse, is going to be bringing in this wealth, this love that you deserve. You just have to be patient, and you have to start working on yourself, start healing. And that is what I am seeing so far. I'm going to pull some more cards. A love from the Love Journey Oracle deck. We have number 24, the spaces between the words. Again, words is coming up. Perhaps this person, your future spouse, is good with words. Maybe you're good with words. Good storyteller. We also have sacred convergence with the number 28. So this coming together is very sacred. And I think this communion between the two of you is going to bring a lot of abundance, a lot of love, not just from your future spouse, but it looks like a whole community. Maybe you guys will have a friendship group together, or maybe you'll meet in this group with like-minded individuals. Maybe that's how you'll meet your future spouse. Let me get some messages from this intuition deck about your future spouse, when you meet them, where you'll meet them, what you'll be doing when you meet them, and we did get the expect heightened sensitivity card. Maybe you'll be feeling extra sensitive at the time of this meeting. Really open to really into your psychic gifts. You'll be feeling this shift of energy at the time of meeting your future spouse. You may be being guided through your dreams with this respect to guided dreams. You may be dreaming of this person coming in. You may be already dreaming of them. Be sure to write down so you can remember your dreams and you can discern what your dreams are trying to tell you and what's true and what's not. It's also, you're getting the message to harmonize your head and heart. Your heart knows where your soul is going, yet the rational head maps out the heart's desire when the pragmatic head and intuitive heart compromise. This can lead to a more soulful life. So yeah, just being, finding that balance between your thoughts and your feelings can really help balance your life and bring you some peace and harmony into your world. And then it says slow down to center yourself. Right now, your intuitive guidance is heightened, accurate, and it seems to move at a better pace when you're in a sane place. Your sixth sense is less responsive when your energy is pulled in too many directions, rushing around, constantly multitasking. You're swamped by responsibilities. Slowly your role for better mystical attunement and a stretch time. So yeah, like I said, you need to really focus in on pile 3 on who and what brings you joy in your life, and cut the rest out. Cut the toxic people, things, activities, job, whatever it is you need to cut out that's toxic to you at this time. So you can take the time to slow down, center yourself, and really listen to your soul and where it's guiding you. Follow that soul guidance so you can meet this person. Let's see if I can get one last love message for pile 3 when it comes to love. Okay, I had a few cards that flew out here. It's saying new love, so this person's definitely new that's coming in. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So perhaps you've already met this person, or perhaps it'll be a brand new person that you meet. Your future spouse will be someone new. They also want to let you know it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, love. I know that in the past you've been hurt and burned by other people, who claimed they loved you, but really they abused your trust. And I know it feels hard to open your heart, but this is saying that your future spouse is worth opening your heart to. So take that risk, but also trust your intuition. If you see any red flags, you know, don't allow those people to take advantage of you like others have in the past. We also have the attraction card. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yes, really not worrying and stressing with that anxiety is a huge message. Enjoying being present in the present moment and just enjoying where you're at and just being in the moment and taking the time to slow down and appreciate where you're at is how you're going to attract your future spouse. Let's see if we can get some final messages from my Astro Dice about Pile 3's future spouse. Again, we're getting the message with balance with Libra again. That the need to find balance in your life, to cut out all those toxic people, situations that no longer serve you and have hurt you in the past, and find balance with love and independence and freedom and just a good balance in your life. Harmony too. So I'm getting a big message of harmony. And with the third house, we do have the third house, which deals with communication. Your future spouse, like I said, they may be a writer or a speaker, or they tell a story in some way. Maybe they're an astrologer, but you could be meeting them potentially by like going to a group, a meetup. Maybe they're the speaker, maybe they're their astrologer and you go to see them speak. Maybe you guys go to a conference on something you guys both enjoy hearing about. Could be that you two meet online, because communication could be online. Could also be through a neighbor or a sibling or your cousin or something like that. So you could meet through mutual acquaintances. And we also have Neptune, which is a very dreamy sign, like planet. So you could be meeting when you're pursuing your dream, a dream that you wanted, maybe a new hobby you've always wanted to do, or something from your past that you started to do again. You could be meeting in March with the third 3 being here, or on the 3rd of the month, or you could be meeting in Libra season. Could be significant. Maybe Pisces, because Neptune is linked to Pisces, could be significant. Maybe they could be a Pisces, you could be a Pisces, have placements in your chart. Maybe you're just a very spiritual, big dreamer, visionary. But yeah, those are the messages I'm seeing for Pile 3. Pile 3, I do see this love coming in. They could be a writer or a storyteller of some sort. They are going to be someone you've never met before. You guys may meet through friends or family, or you could be meeting through some kind of communication, whether it's at an event where someone is communicating, like a speaker, or it could be they are the speaker and you guys meet online. You may be meeting in March, in Libra season, in December. And they're going to help you find balance in your life. Those are the messages I have for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here today. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Pile 4, welcome to your reading. Ooh, we made it to Pile 4. Yay. You chose the 21 Black perfume bottle from Route 21. We'll start with the Work Your Light Oracle deck and get some messages about when and where you'll meet your future spouse, who will approach who, what you'll be doing when you meet. Let's get started with some channel message for Pile 4. Okay, that just kind of flew out. Well, we have the message no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Let's see. Pile 4. Okay. We also have the message Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? With the message, how can you mother yourself? I'm going to pull some tarot messages to get some more information. When and where will pile 4 be meeting their future spouse? Okay, that was pretty easy. Just kind of flew out. We have the 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. We also have the Ace of Raphael. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. And then we also have the number 12 with perspective with Archangel Chamuel. There is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Interesting cards for pile number 4. So it looks like the universe is saying, hey, wait, stop, pause for a minute. Whatever it is that you're doing right now, there is another way to do what it is that you're doing at this very moment. And it says maybe that is working alone, going it alone in this life. And that is what this perspective and this perspective card coming out is trying to tell you with the no, wait, postpone, pause, say no, is realizing you don't have to go it alone. There are others here to help you and support you. And that this new potential love is coming in with the Ace of Raphael. And it's going to bring a positive, new emotional experience into your life with fulfilling romantic relationship that is deep and lasting. And it would be a very spiritual connection. And it'll give yourself the opportunity to mother yourself, to receive love like a mother, as you would from a mother. By being in this energy and meeting this future spouse of yours. Let's see if I can figure out if there's anything else I can discern from the messages here so far. See lots of different settings as far as where you could meet your future spouse. We have like a forest, wooded area. We have the mountains with the lightning in the background. We also have like the water, like the ocean or a lake, a body of water. And then we have roses, so maybe in the springtime. That's what I'm seeing so far as when or where you'll be meeting your future spouse. And then the energy you may be in is this energy of realizing, having this little epiphany moment, getting this bit of perspective that you don't have to go it alone. You don't have to keep doing it the same way you've been doing it. Let's see, let's get some further messages for pile 4 about when and where they may be meeting their future spouse. Who may be approaching who first, what they may be doing when they meet their future spouse. For pile 4. Okay. We did have the appreciation card, 15, come up, as well as the happy family card, the number 4. So definitely this love that's coming in is going to, this person is, your future spouse is going to appreciate what you bring, this nurturing energy, this motherly nurturing energy that you bring to the relationship. And you guys are going to create a happy family together. That is very beautiful for pile number 4. Let's get some more messages about when and where pile 4 will meet their future spouse, what they may be doing, who may be approaching who when they meet. Let's see. Seems like those are the cards that were meant to slip out. They all kind of came out at once. We have Serendipity, the number 18. Just gonna do some, there we go. We also have 15 with Message in a Bottle. Building Blocks card number 28. Eights may be significant in this connection, as well as ones. We have Round and Round with number 25. So this relationship is going to be very serendipitous, the way you meet. It's going to be like your typical, you know, meet cute, romantic chick flick movie. Maybe you'll meet in a very ironic way, very predictable way. Maybe you guys will meet when you move to a new place. Maybe you guys will meet at the local farmer's market, because we have a lot of nature type things going on here. With Building Blocks, maybe you'll be building your new home, and that's how you'll meet. Maybe they'll be the builder on the job. Or maybe you'll be building a home together for your future family. Definitely with the Message in Bottle, we can say that perhaps you'll be meeting through, maybe someone will DM you and you'll meet that way. They'll send you a message through email, through your social media account, on a dating app. Perhaps that's a way you may meet each other. With the Round and Round, this just talks about how there's the cycles of life ebb and flow. And this cycle is going to bring in this family. Very traditional, very predictable, but happy. A happy encounter. There may be a little bit of a delay with the No card coming out, but that just is for you to reflect and realize that you do deserve to have another person alongside you for this journey in life, this partner. So this is just you coming to the realization, and your guys are wanting you to know that you don't have to go it alone, that there is this person that wants to come in and show you love and take care of you. Let's see if I can get some more messages for pile number 4. I wonder if I can push this up just a smidge. My arm, part of my reach here. Let's get some more information on the timing of this meeting. When will pile 4 meet their future spouse? Okay. This is the Moon Kolai card with Root with the number 38. Did get a couple more cards that kind of came out all together. We did get the card Jupiter with Abundance, number 23. This is going to be a very lucky meeting. It's going to bring a lot of abundance and happiness into your life. Become very fruitful. We did get the first house. I believe this card came up in pile 2 or 3. I can't remember which. So if you were feeling drawn to one of those piles, maybe check those out. There may be some additional messages for you in that pile. We also got Scorpio with Investigate, number 8. And 16 with Solar Calm. So you may be meeting this person at a time in your life where things seem to be pretty stable and calm. You're really deeply connected and rooted. You may be super close with your family, or either your familial family, your birth family, or your chosen family. You may have deep roots in the community you're a part of. At the time of this meeting, perhaps you'll be meeting in front of a tree. This could also represent rooting yourself, planting seeds for the future to grow this beautiful tree of abundance together. Could have Sagittarius in your chart with Jupiter showing up. We also have Scorpio with Investigate. This connection is very spiritual, very intense, very transformative. I feel like if this person has the Scorpio placements, they may be it's going to be in a mutual attraction when you guys meet as far as who approaches who. I kind of see the masculine in this situation approaching you and presenting you with an offer. You guys may start out with as friends as benefits. Maybe you're not looking for like a long-term partner at the time of this meeting, but you're definitely open to the possibilities of love. Like you said, we went through this perspective shift where we're being open and receptive to maybe allowing, like taking down our shields and allowing someone to come in and offer us love, for us to be appreciated and have this happy family. So we're definitely open to that, but maybe we're starting off slow. We're a little hesitant. So this person's going to come in and they're going to put an offer, but it's not going to necessarily be like, I want to be with you forever. It's going to be like, oh, maybe we could be friends or friends with benefits at first, but it's going to grow and mature, and it's going to be abundant. It's going to be long-term. We have the building blocks card, so we're building the foundations for our future together with the Happy Family card. And it's very serendipitous, this meeting that we're having. All right, pile number 4. I'm going to clear the area, and I will be back for your second half of the reading. See you soon. All right, pile number 4. Welcome back. Thank you for giving me the chance to clear the area. We're going to get into the second half of your reading, get some more messages with some more specific times of when you may be meeting your future spouse, what you may be doing at the time of this meeting, where you may be meeting, and who will make the first move in this connection. Alrighty, we got that one. We are looking for... Okay. Interesting. Get a couple... I can get one more message from this deck about when, where you'll be meeting your future spouse. Oh, looks like 2 more came out. That's fine. We have this... The Monk Nun card come out in reverse. We have the Addict card so far. We have the Virgin card in reverse that came out. We also have the Mystic card come out in reverse. Lots of reversals in this particular deck. So we had this Virgin card with the Shadow attribute being fear of intimate union. So maybe we are carrying this fear of getting vulnerable, getting close, or having this intimacy with another person. We also had the addict card that came out upright. This attribute will help you recognize and confront addictive behaviors. Perhaps you just have an unhealthy attachment or addiction to sex, intimacy. I want to use that word on this channel. I don't know. Intimacy, we'll say that. And then with the shadow attribute with the monk nun card, negative judgment of the physical world or excess piety. So maybe this is saying you're a little bit of one of you is a little bit of a prude, kind of leaning towards you. Maybe you're fearful when it comes to intimacy with another person, but this person, your future spouse, is going to kind of shift your perspective, shift you out of that mindset, and let you see and experience intimacy at a deeper level, maybe a more spiritual level, and also be more emotional and intentional with what they're offering. And also are going to be attractive with that Scorpio energy. You're just going to be attracted to them. We also have the shadow attribute for the mystic card with delusional rapport with the divine. So maybe your current relationship, your spiritual beliefs, whatever your beliefs are, at this time or the time of your meeting your future spouse, maybe there's you're kind of a little disillusioned, or you don't believe that there's someone out there for you that can provide you with a deep, emotional, sensual love and long-term partnership, because maybe you've either always shied away from love, or maybe the relationships you've experienced in the past have been unhealthy. Maybe they've just been all friends with benefits situation where the other person doesn't want to commit, or maybe you've just been that person that's been afraid to commit in the past. Whatever this scenario, whatever resonates with you, you can reverse the roles as needed. That is something that is coming up with this dynamic and this connection. I can also see, so it seems like you're really disillusioned with like your spiritual, either they are or you are, but I'm kind of getting the feeling that it's you, the feminine, the person that is doing this reading, that is having this, they're almost, what is that word I'm looking for? Like your feelings towards your beliefs, like God, and you're kind of disillusioned, and you don't really think that you're ever gonna have a happy family, happy ending, because you've been waiting so long and doing all the work, but nothing's come to fruition. So you're a little jaded. That's the word I was looking for, jaded. And you're not really thinking that it's ever going to happen for you. So when it does happen, you're still skeptical, but you're still willing to give it a try. So, because deep down, you want love, and you deserve it. So let's get some timing cards. December keeps coming up for, I think, like almost every single pile. I got the message December for timing. So you may be meeting this person in December. Maybe they had Capricorn placements. Oh goodness. We also had September. I think that came up in a few other piles. There's also another card that went flying, so I'm gonna see what that one was. And June. So we have June, September, and December. Significant dates about timing when you may be meeting this person. Let's get some more information when When and where will pile 4 be meeting their future spouse? What may they be doing at the time of this meeting? And who will be approaching who with this offer? Okay. Okay, I have a couple of cards that have flown out. We do have the harp message with great happiness. So this relationship is going to bring you great happiness and joy. We also have Lily with spiritual love. So this relationship is going to really bring you closer to your spirituality. It's going to be a very spiritual relationship between the two of you. Your lovemaking activities will be very spiritual. This will also bring a period of prosperity and abundance. Wow, pile of 4. This is really beautiful. Very spiritual, bringing you lots of spiritual abundance, happiness, joy. We do have the Axe card coming out with forces working against you, but honestly, with all of this could be you. I think this card represents you with your jaded belief system, like the relationships you've had in the past. Just your feelings towards love, the bitterness, the not believing that it was ever going to happen for you. So you may have some reservations, especially at the beginning of this meeting, after a first meeting with this person. But I would say you're definitely fully supported by your spiritual team. So I wouldn't say like it's your spiritual team that is against this relationship. I think they are actually trying to make it happen for you. So the force is you. You're fighting against this, at least initially. But I think as you spend more time with this person, your future spouse, you're going to realize that they're the real deal. They are putting an offer for you. They really care about you deeply emotionally, and there's a very spiritual connection, divine connection. So it's really beautiful, bringing a lot of joy and abundance into your life. Pile 4. Oh, sorry about that, something fell over. Of course, confirmation, maybe that was coming. Pile 4, information about this meeting with you and your future spouse, when, where you'll be meeting, who will approach who with this offer, what may you be doing at the time of this meeting, all the good stuff. Okay, that didn't really want to come out, but we eventually got a couple cards. We have the She is the Moon card and Across the Waters card. So you guys may be meeting at night with the moon illuminating. Maybe the moon cycles are significant in this relationship. Maybe you have a strong connection to the moon, like a Cancer moon or Scorpio moon. Maybe you have water placements in your chart. You're really connected to the moon. You feel deeply. You're very emotional and you feel very deeply. We also have Across the Waters. So again, with the water and the moon, that gives me like maybe one or both of you have strong water placements, and Scorpio did show up in this reading earlier, so those seem significant. This person maybe with Across the Waters, maybe they live quite a distance from you, or they're from somewhere far away across the water. Maybe you guys live across the water from each other. Maybe you live on a lake and you live across from each other. Let's get a intuitive guidance message for this connection. We got 2 that flew out. 3, actually. We have the message, choose the healing option. Oh, nice. Connect with your energetic heart to intuit the healing option. You may need to set a tough love boundary or gleefully follow your bliss. Ask your sixth sense, what would love do? The healing option is the one most loving to yourself and others. Make compassion your North Star now. So this is just saying bring more love into your life. Love yourself and allow others to love you as well. Definitely that confirmation. And then we also had the number 6 with witness and observe. Shield yourself by witnessing others instead of absorbing all the energy and emotions around you. Engage your claircognizant or intellectual psychic pathway by observing the world with curiosity and detachment. Create healthy emotional space between yourself and others and between yourself and your emotions. Practice neutrality and maintain sensitive or sensible energetic boundaries. So this is just telling us that we need to set energetic boundaries when it comes to us and others, and it may help bring some discernment into our world, this detachment, so we can observe from a place of detachment, so we can better discern who is actually the right person for us. And we can have this healthy emotional space between you and your partner. So by practicing this discernment, this detachment, we're able to better look at the situation from a higher perspective. And we'll definitely recognize that this person, your future spouse that's coming in, is going to allow you to have this healthy emotional space where they're not smothering you or you're not getting lost in them completely. You still have your space and you're able to set boundaries with them and they respect those boundaries. We also have avoid numbing out. You may be overwhelmed or overstimulated lately or stressed out and emotional, causing you to feel drained or anxious. Instead of numbing out and checking out with shopping, binge watching, or alcohol. This comes back to that card when we had the addict card come out. Instead, employ more engaging, healthy ways of helping your sensitive nervous system catch a break. Don't numb out to your sixth sense. So this is saying deal with your emotions, your stress and anxiety in more productive, healthier ways instead of binge eating, shopping, drinking. Engage in healthier things like exercise, things that are good for your body, eating healthy foods, spending time meditating, doing things you enjoy doing. Spend time with your partner. So that's just an overall message to keep in mind. And maybe when you're in this relationship, to keep in mind, maybe if you're feeling stressed out over something to do with the relationship, maybe ask your partner for some space where you can engage in some things you enjoy doing, an activity, or just some self-care. I'll get some last love messages for pile 4. When and where will you be meeting your future spouse? Who will be approaching who? And what will you be doing when you're meeting? So we did get the soulmate card that flew out. So this is your destined, meant to be person. Yes, this is your soulmate. So your future partner is your soulmate. This is a destined connection. And it's also this, your spirit guides want you to know it's safe for you to love, to open your heart, to give and receive the highest energy of all. I think that came up in one other pile. I can't remember which pile. But yeah, so definitely it is safe for you to love. This person, your future partner, is a soulmate. This message I'm getting. They're going to bring a lot of spirit. They're going to bring you closer spiritually, emotionally. Lots of abundance, lots of prosperity. But the only thing you need to look out for is your own self-sabotaging ways, your vices, your past relationships, letting your past experiences or beliefs interfere with this connection. So just the need to kind of release your past and your expectations, because if this relationship isn't going to be like your other relationships, this is a destined relationship. It's going to bring you a lot of joy, abundance, happiness, family. You're going to have a family of your own, build a family of your own. What else? It could happen in the summer. You can meet this person, or in the fall, like September, or in December. You guys could meet I guess could be you guys could meet online. Maybe it's long distance, maybe they live far away, or maybe they're in your neighborhood and like you live across from each other on a lake or something. That was one of the message I got. Maybe you guys will meet on a hike or doing some kind of exercise. You might meet there. Any other messages I'm getting? Pile 4. Well, let me roll the dice actually and get some more messages about this connection. Oh, we did get Taurus. Taurus season may be significant. I think that's the current season we're in right now if you're watching this reading at this time. But it's a timeless reading, so you could be watching at any time. Could be that you could, your partner could be a Taurus, you could be a Taurus. We did get the 7th house. The 7th house deals with relationships, romantic, business relationships, friendships, but definitely a one-on-one connection. So this is talking about your future spouse. And Uranus is the planet of change and unexpectedness. So maybe I did say that you may be meeting your person in a cliche way, but maybe it still seems unexpected in the way you meet. Maybe it's like, oh, you're getting your mail from your mailbox and your future spouse happens to be driving by at the same time and your eyes connect, and that's that. Maybe you meet in the grocery store or town hall. Where else? Like I said, you guys meet online or through a dating app. Maybe traveling, you guys meet. Lots of different ways you could be meeting this person. I definitely think this person's going to initiate. They're going to approach you first because right now you're feeling a bit jaded towards love. So I definitely see this person approaching you first. And yeah, that's the messages I see for you, pile number 4. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And I hope you're able to take some, you resonate with the messages in this pile. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.